Welcome to the channel. Today we bring you what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur entails more than just starting a business and having the letters CEO on your business card. Being an entrepreneur takes a lot more dedication and persistence than being an employee. To prepare for tumultuous times when your business isn't going so well or internal disputes happen, you need to have the right attitude. Before you start your own company, you should do the following. Before we continue, please hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get more videos. Number 10 is place yourself on death ground constantly. The term death ground refers to having your back to the wall. We don't push ourselves out of our comfort zones because we want to. We push ourselves out of our comfort zones because we have to. Begin by setting arbitrary deadlines for tasks you need to complete. Set deadlines for yourself that are difficult to meet. There are deadlines everywhere when you become an entrepreneur. Competition is fierce. Take chances and conduct small tests in addition to your regular work. When it comes to production, don't overlook the importance of stability. Don't forget about creation while you're in a good place. Number 9 is to learn your strengths and different industries. We all have natural proclivities for certain things. However, there are moments when we need to explore them, and the only way to do so is to try. Consider the last time you were complimented or rewarded for a particular talent or something you did that caught someone's attention. It's possible that you have a great voice or that you compose exceptionally well. Develop those things once you've figured out what they are. Making your strengths world-class is preferable to making your weaknesses average. Thomas Jefferson was a politician, but he wasn't a natural orator, so he decided to rely on his writing skills instead. As a result, he wrote the Declaration of Independence in one sitting. Aside from identifying the strengths, read about the various industries in which they can be helpful. The goal is to figure out which industries are the most rewarding and look for opportunities in line with your mission and strengths. Number 8 is build an audience. Along with all of the social networking sites, the internet has turned us all into social media companies in our own right. You are a brand, whether you like it or not. Anything you share or do on the internet becomes part of your brand identity. People who capitalize on this reality go on to become YouTube celebrities, Instagram influencers, and other types of influencers. You can also do this. Start creating an audience by publishing content you care about and sharing it with those who share your interests. On Instagram, for example, you can follow other people and comment and share their content by using hashtags or locations. Start a blog or write on Medium and promote it to your social circle, if writing is your preferred form. To get your name out there, offer a guest post for free on various websites. The aim is to develop a following that will be interested in the goods and services you deliver as an entrepreneur. Number 7 is learn how to research and learn fast. In the business world, speed is crucial. Learning skills and the desire to learn distinguishes the good from the unsuccessful. Bill Gates takes a week off every 6 months to read and reflect. He did this even when Microsoft was at its peak of success. Set aside time to read industry-related articles or books, to learn about new developments, and improve the current methods or processes to be more successful. Put whatever you've learned into effect and treat them as tests with results. If an experiment fails, mark it as a result that differs from what you expected. It is a test, not a loss. Also, evaluate what you did during the day and how you might have done it better, as well as your key takeaways. We benefit the most from our decisions when we take the time to reflect on them. Number 6 is to work 80 hours a week for 24 months. This equates to about 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your work ethic determines a large part of your success as an entrepreneur. Start putting it into practice right now at your current job. If 2 years seems like a long time, try doing it for 1 month, then 2, and then 3. The aim is to get into the habit of constantly working and making things happen. Number 5 is network and build relationships. Your network determines your net worth. It's all about contacts when it comes to deal flow and business growth. Who you know matters a lot in any industry. The people you meet will help you open doors and interact with key people in your company, such as partners or investors. Begin by sprucing up your LinkedIn profile, sending invitations to help people you'd like to meet, and making genuine comments about what you saw on their profile. Often start forming relationships before you need them. Otherwise, you'll tend to be no different from any other transactional partnership. Attend conferences and startup meetings in addition to online networking. Although some people still prefer business cards, use them sparingly and often ask for their phone number and email address. If the event has a Facebook page, go there and find out who is attending and do some homework. Some people will be pleased by your level of preparation and will form a favorable opinion of you. Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People and Keith Ferrazzi's Never Eat Alone are two books I recommend on the topic. Number 4 is Work for One. In his book Mastery, Robert Greene explained that one should be in an apprenticeship or have a mentor on the road to mastery. People learned the trade tricks for centuries before the Industrial Revolution by apprenticing under masters for 7 years. That was the standard, and artisans were born in this manner. If you want to be an entrepreneur, it's essential to learn from someone who works in your industry and has been through the same experience as you will. Work together with them and follow in their footsteps. Do spec work for them if they're particularly influential in your area. If you have to, do an unpaid internship. With their knowledge and understanding of the terrain, you can easily cut your learning curve in half and save a lot of money by avoiding the common blunders that most beginners make. Number 3 is learn how to sell. The most valuable skill to master in business is sales or persuasion, as everybody knows. It would help if you interact effectively with everyone you're communicating with, whether it's a client, a partner, or an investor. Number 2 is save, save, save. Don't launch your company under the assumption that you'll be able to get funding right away. To get the money you need, you'll need the right idea pitched at the right people at the right time. The habit that our parents instilled in us at a young age plays a significant role in business. If you don't save money where you can, not only will your books be in the red, but your investors will be less than pleased with your mismanagement of funds. The owner's company is a representation of himself. Before you start your own company, develop the habit of saving and deferring gratification. The majority of people do it backward, spending what they have and saving just what is left at the end of the month. Set aside a part of the money you can save that you consider respectable. 30% is a decent number. Often keep track of your regular budget expenditures. It's easier to discover gains and losses, runway, and burn rates later if you start early. Number 1 is to learn to motivate yourself. If motivational videos help you get through the day, keep watching and creating your series in your head. When you become an entrepreneur, you must inspire yourself because the buck stops with you. You may recruit employees to do the majority of the work for you and still run a company, but if they aren't self-motivated, they will look to you for motivation. The owner's company is a representation of himself. You won't make it if you can't motivate yourself on days that you don't feel like working, or when things aren't going as well as you'd like. The more questions you ask, the deeper understanding you'll gain of your secret motives for doing what you do. It's time to discover your external why now that you've found out your personal why. Doing it for your benefit is only going to get you so far. People sometimes stop doing things after they achieve their personal goal, even though the reason they started doing it in the first place was to prove to themselves that they could do it, and that they had it in them. Identifying your task is a powerful motivator that attracts you to your objectives rather than forcing you to achieve them. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, whose goal is to link the world. You can spend your days and nights just thinking about solving that dilemma. Did you know that at the age of 22, Zuckerberg was offered $1 billion to sell Facebook? And he said no, because he believed and thought he could make it even more significant than it is now. That's it for what it takes to be an entrepreneur. If you liked our video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Comment down below your favorite part from the video.